Alejandro Cupa. Mr. Cooper, you're charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
2024, officer was dispatched to a physical disturbance at 1726 Switzer Avenue. He made contact with the complainant, who stated that his vehicle had been broken into. Witness, who is the complainant's brother, advised that a Hispanic male broke into the car and that he began fighting the defendant. Complainant and witness pinned him down until police arrived. Officers observed the steering column to be broken and the handle of the door to have been broken off. The approximate damage to the car was $900. He has no criminal history.
Mr. Cooper, how old are you, sir?
17.
Who do you live with now? Are you here with any of your parents now? Go get them for me, please. Do they speak English or Spanish? Are you mom? Come up, please. Thank you so much for coming. Are you familiar with what happened? Were you able to hear?
Yes.
Would you prefer me? You speaking English well enough? Do you want a translator or no?
Okay. I speak English.
Okay. He's charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. He's facing a year in jail. And did you hear what happened or no? Okay. Would you mind repeating it for me, please?
On June 5th, 2024, officer was dispatched to a physical disturbance at 1726 Switzer Avenue. They made contact with the complainant, who stated that his vehicle had been broken into. The witness, who is the complainant's brother, advised that a Hispanic male broke into the car and that he began fighting the defendant. The complainant and witness were able to pin him down until police arrived. Officers observed the steering column to be broken and the handle of the door to have been broken off. The approximate damage to the car was $900.
Okay. You were able to hear.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What do you do in life, Mr. Cooper?
My job right now.
Did you graduate high school? Wrong move. You will do that now. Your first mission in life is to, at the very minimum, get a high school diploma, because if you don't do that, you will end up nowhere and in the gutter making pennies on the dollar. Where everybody else is making good money, you will make nothing without, at a minimum, a high school diploma. So you will either get back into high school or you will get your GED. And if you do none of those two things, life is not going to go for you well here with me. Do you catch my drift? Has he been behaving with you?
Yes, sir.
What time of day or night was this now?
This was going to be 22:56 hours, so just shy of, just before midnight, Judge.
I'm now giving you a curfew as well, and I'm going to put an ankle monitor on you so I know where you are at all times. You will now have a curfew of 9 p.m. If you do not abide by this curfew, I will revoke your bond. I will put you in jail, and I'm telling you now, it's going to be very, very high. If I go drug test you right now, what's going to show up? Sorry? Like what? What else? What else? You know what else is going to show up?
That's all I can think of.
What else?
That's all I can think of.
I'm sending you for a drug test. Look at mom. Look. You know that 3 weeks ago, we had someone here with this same type of case shot by a shotgun because they broke into the wrong person's car. You live in Houston, dude. You don't live in Montana, Wyoming. In Houston, people like their guns and they like their cars. And when you mess with the wrong person, they're going to shoot you dead. And I'm telling you, because it happened here 3 weeks ago. Mom, I will give you my card. If he ever gives you any problem, just let me know and I will straighten him out for you. I want him to follow your rules. I'm telling you, any problem he gives you, whatever, if he gives you bad attitude, let me know. I will straighten him out for you. As it stands now, his first mode of business now is to get your diploma and stay out of trouble. I'm going to send you for a drug test now because I want to know everything that's in your system. And if I find some hardcore stuff, I'm going to light you up. Do you understand? You must come back right after the drug test. I'm going to give you a lawyer. And I'm going to tell you this now, Mr. Cooper. If you pick up any more cases, you violate any of these conditions, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. And let me tell you, 17-year-olds that go into jail here in Harris County, they're going to treat you like a rag doll. Do you understand? Okay. So if we can reach out to the MAC, Mr. Cooper, I'm going to have you first sign a reset. After that, I'm going to get you with Tracy. We're going to send you for a drug test. You must come right back here as soon as you're done. Do you understand? Okay.
GPS today?
Yeah. And then, Mom, he tested positive for cocaine, benzodiazepine, and marijuana.
Judge, was it benzodiazepine or benzodiazepine?
It says benzos. So I'm assuming it's always going to be a benzodiazepine from what I
Well, so benzoglycanine is actually a metabolite of cocaine.
It stops today. You will now be required to come to court every Monday and Thursday to take a drug test. If you ever test positive for anything else, I will hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days in jail, probate it for 2 years, and put you into a lockdown rehab facility. Do you understand? That's what you have. The treatment facility is a minimum of 9 months, depending on how well you respond to treatment. You understand? You ever do anything else? That's it. Mom, I'm sorry, but I have to bring him here a lot to test him because cocaine only stays in your system 3 to 4 days. And then it's out. I want to make sure that he's not using. It's the only way that I can do it. I've given you a lawyer today. You have my card. If you need anything, please tell me. Okay? You will get a curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. You are not to have contact with any of the complaining witnesses in this case and no weapon. If you pick up a new case from this day forth, test positive for anything. If you smoke marijuana after today and you test positive for marijuana after 30 days, I will know that you continue to use. Do you understand? You will get a GPS monitor today so I know where you are at all times. You must charge it on a daily basis. If the battery goes dead, so do you. Do you have a problem, Mr. Cooper? Are you sure? Can you stop? Who else is in your life besides Mom?
Okay.
Does he live at the house as well? Good. How many other brothers and sisters you have? Older or younger?
My sister is older, and then the other ones are younger.
Today's Monday, right? So we'll set him off to Thursday. You must be here Thursday to take another drug test. No more dope. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
That way.
Okay. Mom, do you have a cell phone number? What is your cell phone, please? It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Nathan, who we have appointed to represent you. If Nathan tells me he cannot get a hold of you, I will revoke your bond. You will not get any more free bonds. You understand?
Sir.
This is the one chance you have to make it right. You must also get back into school to get your GED. You can either do it this way or behind bars. Okay, Mom, do you have any questions? Is there anything else you think we should do? Are there any bad people that you think he hangs out with that we should tell him not to?
Okay.
Okay. For now, I will have you sign a reset. You will then get with Tracy for your bond conditions. When you leave here, your lawyer Nathan is going to get in contact with you. You must speak to him about this case. And then we will see you on Thursday. All right.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, put the phone in your pocket. Oh, can you put that on the table? Either way. Hands on your pocket.
Okay. Just like this.
How many times do we have Mr. Tejeda's taken off on us? Your case is 236 days old and they gave you yet another PR bond. As far as I can count, I have at least 3 failure to appears. How many more do we actually have? 3? Sorry, dude. It's not happening. At some point, we got to say when. Now's that point. He goes with you. Please do not send him down. Can you reach out to the Mac, please? Okay. Mr. Tejada, you got to understand that we don't ask much from you. We really don't. The only thing you have to do is show up. And if you show up, good things happen.
Sure.
You're already on your, 3rd time that you failed to appear? I cannot possibly continue to give you PR bond after PR bond because it goes against everyone who actually does do well and shows up. Not only that, your case is 236 days old. We can't continue to, no,
Sorry.
stop. But it's not that hard. Other people are suffering far worse and still shut. So just for you, because you're going through a divorce more than 3 times you failed to appear, no, really. You're charged with illegal dumping. What have you worked out?
2-4.
So it's 2 days in jail, clear for 4 or 4 days?
No, 2
2?
days with 4 days credit.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm sure, yes, sir.
Okay, understand that, what's going to happen now is this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there forever. You can never take this off. Once you do this, you're stuck.
My week isn't.
Understand? Well, also the reason is because from now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail if you ever pick up anything else in the future. Do you understand? Okay. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine the accusers, right to be arraigned, charged with the court. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once you do this, you give up the right to appeal. You can never come back and change this or undo this. You will be stuck with this. It'll be on your record forever. You understand? You still want to do this? Okay. How do you plead to the offense of illegal dumping?
Guilty, sir.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to 2 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 4 days that you've done. Good luck to you, sir. This is Mr.
Mosley, Judge.
What other criminal history does Mr. Mosley have?
twenty eighteen, he has an identity theft where he pled to 5 years. There was a gambling.
Say that again?
In 2018, he had an identity theft in Clay County. Where he
Did he get
pled-
5 years TDC on that?
I don't know, Judge. I can pull up the his FBI number to get a more accurate thing, but
Yeah, could you, because, you know, I'm not down for you just to plead guilty, just to get a conviction, just to get you out. You know, I don't want you to just plead guilty, just to plead guilty, you know?
It wasn't just to get me out. I had the other case in, what's the name? I don't want to give you a lot of sad stories. It's just a lot going on. And if I don't get that help, my wife with the kids, she gonna lose her job. This is a domino effect again. We just had to leave Chicago because of the same thing. I just ran all the way. You can take my whole back. I'm from Chicago, so I came out here to change my life, but I was really a bad situation. It's a lot.
But the problem is that that stuff keeps trailing on you.
Yes.
So perhaps it's not the circumstance, perhaps it's you.
No, it was a circumstance, sir. I don't want to bring up the case here because if he tell you about the case, they dropped it all the way down. It was a misunderstanding.
Mr. Mosley, the problem is you can go from California, you can go to Chicago, you can go to Abu Dhabi. The fact remains, whatever state you go to, whatever county you go to, you keep picking up criminal cases. That's the point I'm trying to make. Don't matter where you go. Look in the mirror. No self-control. Is that what the problem is? It's either that or it's dope.
It was drugs. It was drugs. I'm not gonna lie, it was more than that. I was taking more than that.
Yeah.
I'm not down with,
I understand. I understand, sir. I'm agreeing with everything you said because it wasn't right. I wasn't right at all.
I don't want you to plead guilty. You know,
If I don't judge, it's my wife and everything. I'm already messed up. I'm gonna accept that.
what other criminal history you got?
it doesn't look like it was TDC time. It looks like it might have been from Georgia. And then
So now we got Georgia in here too? We got Atlanta too? I mean, what other states are we gonna hear from that you got, you know?
Yeah, Chicago, Missouri, here.
he does have the open case in Holland County.
That's what makes me upset. Mr. Mosley, is that, like,
I understand.
I don't know if you're getting it.
No, I am. That's why, like, the cases I was in, like, with this one, I was just in a car with somebody. I didn't know they got more than a week. He said he
Don't-
coming down.
I'm not taking your plea. I'm not, because I don't want you to plead guilty just to get out. I want to work a different solution so that we get you to stop picking up criminal cases wherever you go. That's what I want to do.
Would you be willing to give him a personal bond, or what would you be willing to do for his bond?
I want you to tell me, why is it that you keep picking up cases? What is it?
Company I was keeping. I was in with some bad guys, and I let them, after my wife told me,
Shh, please.
don't invite anyone to my home. I still did, and it cost me. I thought after she gave up everything and ran, I still let somebody come around. It cost me. That's why I was willing to accept like anything you did, because I knew it was 100% my fault.
Where do these, who are they? Where do they live?
They went back home. He actually incarcerated for a murder right now. And back to Chicago.
Do you think that's good company to keep?
No,
I mean, what the flip, man? For real?
When we from judge, it wasn't no like mother or father. It was all I had.
You have kids?
So
I mean, You should be there for the kids and no one else. You know, when you're single, it's about you. You can do whatever you want. When you get married, it's about your wife. But when you have kids, your life's not yours anymore, man. It's about your kids. That's the only thing that should matter in your life now, and trying to better yourself so that your kids don't end up like you. I mean, think about this. Would you want your daughter to bring someone like you home? Straighten up and fly right, man. So how do we get,
I'm trying to find something.
give me, what do we do so that we stop the cycle?
Well, tell you the truth, man, always to make you say about trying to take the joke of this. But well, I had something to ask you before. Even if how this is gonna work out, I was still gonna ask you because I see like it's something I did in school, but I don't know if like you can pay attention to it because how your work go. But like you was a big deal on Instagram, and like I worked Instagram, YouTube pages. I was actually like, can I actually work for your YouTube page or something if you don't have one?
Oh,
I mean, you know, that's another thing. That's neither here nor there, but you know.
first concern is your safety and then your kids, and that's it.
Stay in a good part of Texas.
So let's do this. I don't want to do anything with him today. I'm gonna let you get out. But I want to know what we can do so that you don't pick up any more cases. What do we, no drugs, no alcohol? Do we need anger management? What is it that we need to address so that it stops wherever you go? I don't know. So I have to talk to this gentleman here. I want you guys to go back, talk with Mr. Sims. You let me know what we need to do so that the scheisse stops happening.
Okay.
Okay?
So you grant him a personal bond today, Judge?
I will give you a PR bond today if we can work out a solution, how you think it's going to stop happening. Yeah, if you don't tell me and open up to me, I'm not giving you a PR bond.
That's really understandable.
All right, but let me know.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Just step up here.
I know, I revoked his bond. I am going to revoke his bond unless it's something. Okay. So he's done.
Okay, just step over this way for me.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you now that I'm keeping you on an extremely short leash. And the first time you try to play me, I will revoke your bond and set it extremely high. I don't care where you are. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
The only reason I'm not taking you in now is I'm trying to give you a chance to be able to take care of these issues so you stop picking up criminal cases. The only way that's going to happen is if you delve deep into yourself and figure out why it continues to happen. Why do you like to keep the company of murderers and thieves? That's why. You're in a stolen car with someone else. You're hanging out with a murder suspect. This is not a good thing. I'm sending you now for a TRAS to see what conditions you may need. In the interim, I want you to start doing anger management classes. And you must provide proof to me every week. And at the first instance, he comes back to me and tells me, no, he didn't give me anything this week. There goes your bond. Do you understand? You and I will remain in contact on a week-to-week basis. If I've not heard to you or from you, the bond goes quick. And I'm not going to play this game with you. We can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. And I will keep you in and I will put you to a treatment facility in the jail if need be. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
We're going to do this. It's a matter of how we're going to do this. Are we going to do this the easy way or we're going to do this the hard way? It's going to happen. So if it happens the easy way, it's because of you. If it happens the hard way, it's also because of you. And I promise you, you're not going to like the hard way. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All I'm asking you to do is take a couple of hours every week, 3, into anger management and parenting classes on a weekly basis and providing proof to me.
Okay, no problem.
It can happen if you have the heart and the will. Anything can happen. Sure.
May I do it in Dallas, or do you want me to come back here and do it?
No, I'm okay with you if you do it in Dallas.
Thank you, sir. That's all
But
I
I
would do to my
want
kids.
you to understand that I will not entertain any excuses from you.
No problem.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Judge, you wanted to do 1 hour of anger management and 1 hour parenting a week, or you wanted to do more than that?
No, I would say probably 2 hours of each every week, so 4 hours in total. You're not working, are you?
I am, and because of my brother, he paid me cash, because all I do is more,
Why are you, my point is, why are you taking flights and not a bus? Are you spending $300 to $400 to come here every time?
close to it, probably sometime a little more.
Why not take a bus?
Because last time I took the bus broke down on the way here.
Well, that's not gonna happen every single time, you know?
I don't want to tell you, I don't want to come to you with no excuses, that's all. So
Just
my mother.
be
actually
wary
paid
that
for me to
it's,
get
you're paying 3 to 4 times what you know,
it. The bus on $36 a bus, $36 a
Right.
hour. I had a chance to get it and it broke down, and I don't want to come see how my background is.
I mean, I understand that, I do, right? And it's not my problem to delve into your financials, I'm just, be wary that it's a big difference in cost. You must remain in contact with James. He will get the information to me. Let's set a specific day when everything is due. What day you think?
So you're saying weekly, so do you want
On
to
a weekly basis, so I can have a report from you every single week, so we know if Thursday comes around, and we know the report is due.
Monday can be the day of next week, you know,
What's today?
that would work, Judge? The 24th.
Okay,
Is that the 24th?
that's a bet. 24th. You must have a sheet of paper to him that he will provide to me on Monday morning that you've done 2 different classes, 2 hours of each.
If I have like a little more time in my hand, can I do it before?
You mean do your classes in advance?
Yeah, like just do it, because I was going to be sitting around wasting.
Don't oversell yourself.
No problem.
Just do what you can. And above all else, no drugs, no alcohol, and stay away from these other people. And and I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to look you up a lot. And if I see that you pick up a new case, I'm going to freaking lose it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Judge, what for the actual court date? Are you
So
fine?
the actual court date will be, yeah, you want July 26th?
Oh, yeah, you said that was good for you.
Okay. Must appear July 26th. But then we know every Monday you got to be here with a report.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, guys.
Bledsoe, case number?
Yeah. Is he here?
He is.
Okay.
I want to approach on him, and then I have both of them are bond condition issues.
Okay.
Okay, Judge, in this case, you have a bond condition where he can't go within 200 feet of the complaining witness who lives in the same apartment complex with him. Now, the complaining witness is his sister's boyfriend. So his mom is here with him today. He's 17. And she said that she's having a lot of problems with her daughters doing weed and other drugs. So she's in rehab now.
Is that him over there?
This is him and the mom right here. Would you like to come up?
Does she speak English? Thank you so much for coming. You left yesterday. You can't just leave whenever you want. You know what I mean? This is a court. We excuse you. You don't just leave when you want to up and go. We issue warrants when you do that. Do you understand? Okay. ¿Qué está pasando?
Ok, ay, qué bueno que habla español. Buenos días.
Dime.
Bueno, mire, lo que pasó ese día y es lo que estoy preocupada ahorita de la libertad
Quiero
condicional.
hablar del caso.
Ok,
I don't want to talk about the case.
ok.
Do you speak English?
Yes, just little.
Okay. My only concern
Ajá.
is I don't want him to have contact with the boyfriend. That's all that I want because I don't want anything else to happen.
Yes.
That is my concern.
Okay. I'm worried because I'm worried about maybe if my daughter put the guy in again in my apartment and may he don't know because that's happened Monday. We never know if my daughter was at my apartment in school time with a boyfriend having sex. I don't have idea of nothing because I was working and she skipped the school. She
¿Cuál es la edad de tu hija?
15 años.
15.
Sí. Y también quería mencionarle que tengo problemas con ella desde hace meses porque ella está usando drogas. Entonces, la situación en mi casa es demasiado complicada. Muchas veces mi hijo ha regresado de la escuela y él ha encontrado el apartamento oliendo a marihuana. Entonces, él me ha llamado y me dice, mami, el apartamento huele. Y le digo, váyase a su
So having a lot of problems with the daughter. The daughter's 15. She comes home and he calls mom, hey, the whole house smells like marijuana.
And she's a single parent. He leaves her to try to, get between the situation or whatever. But
La
right now
única-
she's in rehab.
La única cosa que yo quiero que nada pasa de nuevo.
Yo sé.
Si él se enoja y se pelean, porque él se va a ir a la cárcel,
Es
you
lo
know?
que ya le
No quiero
expliqué a él.
ponerle a la cárcel. So, ¿cómo lo hagamos?
Sí. Yo ya le expliqué a él que yo espero que él esté entendiendo la lección. Entiendo que él quiere, siendo él el hermano mayor y que él es el que me ayuda con ella cuando yo estoy trabajando, él se sintió incómodo, él está frustrado
I
con
understand.
todo eso.
I get it. You're in a
Sí.
tough situation. You're in a tough spot, man. You really are. And I understand that you get upset, you get angry, but you just can't let loose.
Yeah.
It can happen again. You know,
Y a mí me duele todo lo que está pasando porque porque el que me ayuda mucho es él. Cuando yo tengo problemas con ella, tengo infinidad de llamadas de la escuela, que ella llegó, que tiene la presión alta porque ella fumó marihuana, que tomó pastillas. A mí me toca que salirme del trabajo, ir a traerla. La he llevado al hospital ya 2 veces. Una vez la llevé ya de emergencia y para todo
she's
eso.
always having to take her to the emergency room because she's taking pills. She's got an elevated heart rate. She's at school doing this kind of stuff. It's a mess.
Y en todo eso,
Tráela aquí. Yo le voy a mostrar a la cárcel para ver, mira, qué va a pasar si sigues.
sí, fíjese que gracias a Dios ahorita, porque yo he tenido con los terapistas de la escuela, tiene terapista en otra compañía de terapistas, porque me mandaron a CPS al principio y gracias a CPS yo agarré la compañía de terapistas que ella tiene. Ella tiene cita con psiquiatra. Cuando ella tiene cita, yo
Es posible que mira, es posible que el persona que ella está con ahora es mala persona.
Sí, creo. Sí. Y es
Is this a
por,
bad dude? You know, maybe he's influencing things.
She's been doing it for years now. She just hangs around like the bad people and
I
then she
know.
just lets it get to her.
Judge, I did want to say I told him to leave yesterday. There was a misunderstanding. I filed conditions, but they were waiting for a reset because state also filed conditions. However, he's being supervised by pretrial. So I gave him
Okay.
this reset and told him to leave. So I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay,
He
well,
didn't
thanks.
just take.
Okay.
You should have figured that.
sí, y entonces yo sé que el problema es él, pero solo quería que usted supiera
I understand. Y
el
lo voy a
contexto.
sacar entonces.
Sí.
Lo voy a sacar.
Sí, por favor. Yo sé que incluso él me dijo, cuando él regresó de la cárcel, él me dijo, mami, quiero, y si voy y le pido disculpas al niño. Entonces, fuimos a buscar, porque yo no sé, él vive en los mismos apartamentos, pero no sé el número de apartamento. Entonces nosotros
Mira,
fuimos a
Voy a
buscar.
sacar para que no te preocupes, ¿ok?
Ok.
Y si quieres, un día, tráela aquí, yo le puedo mostrar a la cárcel, a decirle, mira, ¿qué puede pasar si sigues así? Si quieres.
Por favor. Sí, porque en el centro de rehabilitación en donde ella está ahorita, y de hecho está ahí, porque yo le dije, la he dejado pasar, he dejado que las cosas vayan más y más haciéndose más grandes. Tenía que haber puesto un alto desde hace un principio. Entonces yo le dije a ella, o usted va a un centro de rehabilitación, porque yo no quiero ir a corte, porque usted no está yendo a la escuela. Y también tengo el reporte de asistencia de la escuela, que un administrador de asistencia, no sé cómo se llama, llegó a mi casa también, porque tengo ese reporte, tengo varios reportes de policía, que ella se me sale en la
Is basically out of
madrugada.
control. And she's saying, look, I want you to get into the rehab because you're not going to school and I don't want to go to court because of truancy, you know? La única cosa que cuando ella sale, dime con quién andas, yo te digo quién eres, right? Si ella sigue con las personas que estaba anterior, va a seguir.
Sí, y ahorita, y como le digo, sé que el problema es él, pero tengo, de la escuela me llamaron la otra vez y de la escuela un oficial de un policía de la escuela la llevó a un hospital, al Bel Air Behavior Hospital, porque me dijo la terapista de la escuela, estoy preocupada porque ella tiene una amiga, que la amiga de la amiga es, a ver, mi hija tiene una amiga y la amiga de mi hija tiene una amiga que es prostituta de 15 años.
No más, no más.
Entonces
Mira.
ellos están preocupados que ella, para conseguir drogas,
Right.
tenga que hacer sexo.
Tráela aquí para que yo le pueda mostrar qué puede pasar. Yo te puedo ayudar con cualquier cosa que yo puedo, pero estoy limitado que te puedo, con él yo puedo poner condiciones, con ella no, porque no
Sí,
tengo.
sí,
Pero le puedo mostrar para, asustarla.
sí,
Y ojalá eso.
sí, porque ahorita ella en el centro de rehabilitación, no tiene teléfono, dice que no hay televisión, pues va a tener visitas solo una vez a la semana.
Tienes un buen abogado ahora. Si necesitas cualquier cosa, ella te puede ayudar.
Ujú.
Tenemos servicios también, pide y yo te puedo ayudar.
Muchas gracias.
Voy a sacarlo ahora,
Ok.
pero no quiero más problemas, okay?
Gracias.
So I'm taking off the fact that the no contact, or I guess the restriction of.
You're taking that out.
So I guess, should we allow contact? I mean,
I was thinking no harmful or offensive, threatening contact. So if he sees them there, I think he should.
you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I get it. Just be very careful because when she gets out, you have to do your best to try to keep her at home so she's not going out because she's with the wrong people. Keep her at home. Don't let her go out as much as you can, because that's the problem is when she goes out, she goes wild. So you have to do your best to try to keep her here at home.
Sí, la otra vez ella estaba bien fumada, estaba mareada, se quería ir. No la quise dejar ir
Good.
y me agarró del brazo y me tiró, me puchó. Esta vez el martes, el
You
miércoles,
home when this happens?
Most of the time, no, but when I am home, I separate it and then it just escalates from there.
What are you doing now? Are you working? You're in school?
I'm at school, but most of the time it happens after school in the evening. She wants to go out. My mom tells her no.
Try to stay home to help the situation.
I don't do anything. After I come back.
Is that, papá está? ¿O no? ¿No hay papá?
no.
No. Okay.
El papá vive aquí, pero no se ha hecho,
Right.
pues,
So
desde
you
hace 8 días él no se
step
hace
in to
claro.
try to help, man.
8 años.
Because we don't want her to go any more wild than she is.
El miércoles cuando ella regresó y le dije que la única condición para que ella volviera a entrar a la casa era que fuera a un centro de rehabilitación, agarró su ropa y ya le dije, me da las llaves porque no va a entrar cuando yo esté trabajando.
Right.
Va a ir, se va a ir. Entonces empezamos a discutir por las llaves y al final ella me terminó jalando el pelo. Me puchó y yo dije que iba a llamar a la policía. Yo iba caminando y ella me agarró del pelo y hasta que me tiró al suelo.
You gotta,
I was in jail when I was.
so look, if you guys need anything, ask her. I'll try to give you as much as I can. Any kind of help that I can. If you want to bring her here, I can try to, scare her straight. I don't know if it's going to work because, there's only so much I can do,
Muchísimas gracias.
She said it before.
Huh?
She said it the same way. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Judge, you didn't know that anything else?
Yeah. Just be careful. Just try to help your mom as much as you can. Just there's no one else there. So you got to step it up and, I'll help you as much as I can too. If you want to bring her here, I'll try to scare her. But
I like bring her right now, or do we have to wait until
whatever you want.
when
Let her finish. She's in therapy now. She's in the rehab. Let her finish that out. And then when she's done with that, bring her here and I'll try to help,
Just contact me.
And then we'll bring her here. I'll try to scare her as much as I can so that we try to put her, and ella se tiene que quedar en la casa one way or the other. Because when she's out, está con personas que no son.
El problema es que hemos llamado varias veces a la policía, pero ellos solo le dan como le dicen, no puedes irte porque en la cárcel no es bueno. Y la otra vez el policía le dijo, eres un diamante. Le dijo, un diamante no cualquiera lo puede tener.
She's calling the police and the police aren't doing anything. They're saying basically, hey, it just sucks. Okay. All right, guys.
Hasta ha llegado a amenazarme que cuando le digo le voy a llamar a la policía y me dice, ok, yo te voy a llamar a migración.
Bring her here. Let me try. Okay? Okay.
Me refuse.
Good luck. If you need anything, just let me know. I'll help you out. Okay. Buena suerte, okay?
Gracias, señor, que Dios lo
¿Cómo
bendiga.
no? Okay.
Gracias.
Good morning, Mr.
Buenos
Castillo.
días, señor Castillo. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
You're charged, you've got two very serious charges. Your first charge is burglar of a habitation. Your next charge is interference with the emergency request for assistance. The case that you are in front of me on here is the misdemeanor interference case. So it appears to me that the cases were filed on February 9th. It looks like you were given a general order bond on that day. We appointed you a lawyer on the 14th. So it's been a little less than a month. What happened in this case? Because I have no idea.
I was gonna say that, thinking about it since we're here and everything, can we hear PC? Because I think there's a good argument at least that I can come up with.
On February 8th, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a resident regarding a burglary alarm activated. The officer observed an unknown male wearing a black hoodie in the backyard of the residence, and the dispatch advised the resident was not home. The officer observed the male jump the back fence, and K-9 arrived and advised that forced entry had been made through the back door with shattered glass door. The upstairs of the residence appeared to rummage through, and officers located property later confirmed to be stolen from the residence, as well as a black hoodie, a black backpack, and a pair of pants. The K-9 located the defendant hiding, and the defendant admitted to being inside the residence during the time of the burglary, but would not provide further information. The complainant stated approximately $500,000 worth of jewelry was stolen, and a radio jamming device was located inside the black backpack, and it was
Oh, I remember
discovered that
this.
the officers within the vicinity were unable to use body-worn cameras.
This was on, I think, was this on, because of that radio jamming device, it was.
Yes, Judge, the interference is based on the jamming device.
the interference with the emergency request for assistance is based on the jamming device that he has. Interesting.
Yes, as well using the frequency jamming device to prevent communications between officers.
So it says here, February 8th, did then and there unlawfully, recklessly render unusable an electronic communications device that would otherwise have been used by Officer or by El Lejeune to request assistance in an emergency, namely burglary of a habitation, and said request for assistance would have been made to law enforcement agency, namely West University Police Department, who is using a radio frequency jamming device to prevent communication between officers. In this case, the device was actually used to disrupt communication, was it not?
The officer said that within the vicinity, they were unable to use body cams, key fobs, or unable to transmit information through the radio.
Got it. And we know, or I guess you're saying that he had the device on him.
It was in the black backpack that they found, that officers found, and they initially saw the male wearing the black backpack.
Mayor Judge, so two things. I don't know about the wearing the backpack part. I know they found the device in the backpack. My recollection might be off, but I don't think he had it on him. I don't think.
Well, he's got care, custody, control because it's right next to him.
That's the thing. I don't know where they found that. They said he was hiding, but I'm not sure where they found that backpack, first of all. Secondly, the way they figured out, hey, this is a jamming device, is because they turned it on from the backpack and they were close to it. Hey, all of a sudden my stuff's not working. Come here. Hey, we're close to it. It's not working. So this was after the fact that they figured out it's a jamming device. They didn't say, hey, he jammed us, we have this problem. They started playing with it and they
said he did.
No, that's the problem. He did not. They played with it. That's how they found out it's a jamming device. They turned it on, which comes up to.
Yes, they may have done that at that time, but also in the search, when they're looking.
During the active investigation, it was seen that their body worn cameras and their ability to unlock and lock police vehicles was affected during that active emergency investigation.
But they're saying it was used.
Right, they come back and say, hey, did we have trouble with it? Yeah, we had some trouble. They're turning it on and that's how they figured it out. But
You should be able to see all that. Pull the records,
Right.
because if they have body cam
Oh, yeah.
and they're using it, it should show a
It
disruption.
doesn't show that he was the one that it was actually turned on. They didn't show.
I know that, but you're gonna see the actual, you should.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Disruption.
yeah.
I mean,
And he's not the only person that was involved in this allegedly. So saying that he's the one that turned it on is gonna be an issue. There was somebody else that was seen that they're not mentioning. So did he turn it on? Did the other person turn it on?
I mean, this news,
He's being charged.
Is there someone else that was
Please look at
there?
the report, because I'm not just making this up.
And I'm not saying you're making it up, I'm just saying you did, it doesn't say that.
Which calls into question, why isn't it in the DIMS?
We have an OR.
They were able to recover the $500,000.
They recovered it all, Judge.
They did?
The award does say that Mr. Contreras admitted being inside the house with another unknown male and provided additional suspect information. But
No other male was on the scene.
they only found Mr. Contreras hiding at a property down a couple of blocks, I believe, from the canine officers found him hiding.
But the backpack is with him.
Yes. Well, the backpack was found,
At the front, let's see, it was found at the front of the residence located on Westchester Avenue, as well as see where they found him.
Versus with him. Big distinction. And the second person I'm talking about was supposedly seen on the surveillance video. So there's a mention of the surveillance video showing two people walking.
So to be clear, Your Honor, the property, including the backpack with the frequency jammer, was found on Westchester Avenue. Mr. Contreras was found hid underneath bushes at a residence on Rutgers Avenue. So it wasn't with him when they found it.
Versus what they initially said. Now we're getting more details.
How do you link him to the one who's using the device?
So the way that we would link him is that he was seen wearing the black hoodie, the black pants, and then later the same clothing along with the backpack with the jamming device inside of it, those are all found together.
You say that was he wearing that?
Initially, in the DIM, it does not say that he's seen wearing the backpack, but his other clothing was found with the
Because
backpack.
the DM says he was wearing the black hoodie and as she mentioned, the clothing, and jumping over the fence, they observed a male wearing the black hoodie and they found that hoodie along with the backpack. And they terminated their search after an extensive search through the mail, so they're unable to locate anyone else within the perimeter that they searched.
There is surveillance with the second person there?
Yes.
How do we know that the other person didn't use it? I mean, I get it that all of it's together. We don't know who put that there. How do we know the other person didn't put it there? I know that he's wearing it, but.
And Judge, this other case is still pending. This isn't handling the burglary.
I don't care about the burglary. My concern is this, is that, I mean, how do we link him to operation of the device? Why don't we do this? Why don't we have a full-blown hearing?
Yes.
Look through, go through everything. You go through everything. We can have it tomorrow. See what you can,
I think that's the correct decision, so we can have time, both of us.
I'm not opposed to finding no PC, right? I want to know if you can truly link them or not. I'll give you a day, come back tomorrow and see what else you have. If you have nothing else, then we'll go from there.
I appreciate that.
Sure.
Full-blown hearing for PC. They could always.
Look, please give everything that you have access to, give it to counsel so he can take a look as well. You can take a look at any kind of videos, take a look and we'll see. I mean, all we have now is that he's wearing a hoodie, he's wearing pants.
And then they found the clothing with the backpack.
Judge, they could always refile this. They don't have to dismiss it. They could always refile. Even if
You're springing it, I mean,
not springing it, it's no OR.
I'm gonna give them a day. I mean, he's not going anywhere anyways.
Okay, fair enough.
Let the Burke have upstairs. He's here regardless. So I want to make a decision. So
Fair enough, Judge. Fair enough.
decision.